XRP is poised to have a huge 2021. Let's take a look at the charts today and see where we think XRP could go next year. That and more coming up next. Welcome back to my channel, where you'll gain the tools to learn how to invest in the cryptocurrency markets with confidence. All right, we're on the XRP chart right now. And if at any time throughout this video you like the content or you're receiving value, just hit that like button. And if you really like it, can you please subscribe? That really would help me out. And first of all, before moving on any further, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention my new subscribers that I gained over the weekend. 10 of you. Again, I'm just starting out, small beginnings, but thank you so much for joining me on the journey. And for those of you who have subscribed, really appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. And for those of you who are popping in for the first time, please consider sticking around. I'm sure you'll be able to not only look at my thoughts and how I look at the markets, but maybe the value I give, maybe it'll be something that you can pick up, you'll be able to apply on the charts right away. So let's jump right into this. Is XRP. Now this week is really the this is the week before, this is the week of Christmas. Yeah, the week of Christmas. And so right now at this very moment in time, there's not a lot of volume in the markets, and the reason why I say that is because if we go over here to the skew, analytics. Today's December 21st, and just want you to look at just how much volume is in the markets right now. The most there was on Thursday of last week, when apparently Coinbase or Bitstamp or Gemini, whatever, pretty much there was on one day on LMAX, there was $726 million in volume, 3.1 billion in total of volume going into BTC. So we know what the BTC craze is going on right now. Many of you, if you watch my previous video, you'll know that my thoughts there. But we'll see where Bitcoin goes. But back on XRP, so not a lot of volume happening right now. And so what I'm wanting to do today is for us to I would just like to project into 2021 and see what we'll be able, maybe we can give some sort of outlook to see what we can expect from XRP. And first I'd like to start on the monthly chart, and I'd like to just take a really big zoom out and take a big picture. Now, one of the major tips that I'd like to leave with you: try to analyze cryptos from the daily, weekly, and monthly charts. And the reason why I say the daily is because you're going to be able to if you go down to the 4 hour or the 1 hour, there's going to be a lot of noise, right? As you can see, there's a whole lot of noise, nothing very clear. But let's say we jump up to the daily, we get a good picture of what's going on, or we jump up to the weekly, we're going to be able to pan out and see, get a really good idea of what's going on. So I like to analyze from the daily on up to the monthly, right? And so right at this very moment in time, there's another major tip number 2. I said it in my previous video about wicks, but this is something else I'm going to drop with you about how to understand wicks. Now, whenever there are major wicks in the market, whenever there's a large wick in the market like this, the price tends to like to come back and fill that wick. What I mean by fill the wick, they're treating, price tends to, or the market tends to treat these huge wicks of rejection like gaps, right? typically the market would like to come back and fill that wick. And at this particular moment in time, that wick hasn't been totally filled yet. It's going to be filled at 79 cents. So I'm thinking, and I'd like to, I'm speculating. Actually, I'm not speculating. I'm fairly confident because I've seen this multiple times happen while trading other markets. I think price is going to come back and fill out at 79, and then we can gain a double top possibly at this level, and we could come back down into 47, right? And if we hold 47, I think we launch to the upside. However, if we come up and we fill the wick at 79, we have a massive rejection like we see here, then we could come back into the third wave, wave touch, or the higher low wave of at about 30 cents. So I'm still keeping my eyes on 30 cents, but right now we're above 47, we're above 50. So at this particular moment in time, I'm looking for this wick to be filled. That was here from September 17th of 2018, right? So I'm looking for this wick to get filled. Now, if we take this wick out and we take out 79, which would be pretty much 80 cents, then we're looking a nice point of entry that I would look at is the 80 cent region. So especially on the weekly, if we break above going into the first quarter of 2021, if we get a wick, if we get a weekly candlestick close above 79 or above 80 to be easier, if we can get a weekly candlestick close above 80 cents, a nice buy-in entry would be at 79. Why am I saying this? One of the things I've been on YouTube now in the crypto space for over a year. I've watched a ton of videos. One of the things that that's not being mentioned a whole lot is entries. Why entries are important. Entries are important because if you can understand your entries, you're going to be able to manage your risk. Okay, risk management and position sizing are the two most important things in trading. Whether you're actively trading, day trading something, or whether you're swing trading, whether you're position holding, it doesn't matter. Understanding your risk to reward is very important. So if, for instance, you're on Binance, whatever exchange you're on, and you're able to find a really nice clean entry to accumulate your coins, and let's say you put a stop loss on, I'd say 20 cents, right? But then let's say you're looking to hold to $2, right? We're looking at a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. What I mean by to $2, not that you're going to exit your entire trades, your entire position at $2, but you may say, hey, I'll take 25% off. And this leads me to another thing. It's good to take profit. There are a lot of people that say I'm buying and holding, right? And they just make it sound so easy. Yes, it's good to buy and hold. And I'm not saying for us to liquidate 100% of our positions, but it's good to take profits along the way. And the reason why it's good to take profits along the way is you just never know how the market's going to react. You just never know. We could go up to $2 and we could crash back down, and we could be in another bear market for another 2 years, and you missed your opportunity to take profit. Can you imagine the people back in 2017 who decided, oh, I'm just going to just simply buy and hold for the next 10 years? And look, right? They could have taken some profits at the top, leave the rest of the profits in the market, and been able to at least enjoy those profits, or take the profits and reinvest it in another asset. And that's the reason why I'm advocating on this channel, guys, learn to take some profits off the table. Once you take those profits off the table, you're going to be able to then take those profits and invest it in another coin, double, triple, quadruple that. Take some profits off so you continue to grow your portfolio. Holding a position and just letting it sit there and holding it, you're not going to be able to grow your portfolio over time exponentially, right? So one of the greatest things you can do to grow your portfolio is take some profits off of a winning position, use the profits from that and invest it in another coin. Let that grow, that investment grow, take some profits off, and you continue to accumulate and to grow your portfolio over time exponentially. You're going to grow your portfolio 10 by 5 or 10 times someone that's just saying, oh, I'm just going to buy and hold, right? So there has to be a strategy to growing your portfolio. It's not just buying and holding as a lot of people on YouTube, which it irks me, are just telling people to buy. And one of the things, sorry for this rant, but I gotta get it out. One of the things is there are a lot of new people to this space who know that could be coming into the space who know nothing about the financial markets. They're just wanting to get in, and they get the wrong information. You need to know what price you're buying in at. So I would say, if we take out, let me come off my soapbox. My time on the soapbox is done. Let me get back into the technicals. It just really irritates me. But going back into the technicals, 79. If we get a weekly close above 80 cents, and we're able, I think 80 cents would be a good place that I'm looking, and I think would be a good place to accumulate more coins and to hold it. As I said in my previous video, if we take out 80 cents, everybody, this is just my opinion. This is not financial advice. It's just what I think. It's just my opinion. I think we're heading to the all-time highs after that. If we take out 80 cents or 79 cents, right? Until then, there's another scenario that could happen. We could come up and we can fill the wicks. We could fill the wick from 2018, make that double top, and come back down into 30 cents. So at this particular moment in time, I'm looking at both. I'm preparing for either situation, and I think this is how we need to look at it. It's not smart, I believe, to just look at one side of the market, right? It's not smart to just say, hey, XRP to $10,000. You know, I mean, okay, I agree. XRP could get $10,000 one day, or XRP could hit $20 one day, but we're not at that point right now. How do I get into the market? If you're new to the market, you're asking yourself, how do I get in? All right, you've already got your exchange. You already signed up to your exchange. You have your money loaded in. How do I enter? Well, just go ahead and buy, right? But know where you're buying at. Right? If you're buying at 56 cents, if price goes down to 20 cents, you need to then understand, what is your risk to reward ratio? What are you willing to, how much in a negative are you willing to hold your position, right? So if you're buying at 56 cents and let's say it goes down to 20 cents, and you're in drawdown, say $1,000, right? Are you going to be freaked out about that? Well, if you're going to be freaked out about it, if that number is going to worry you, it means that your position is too high. It means that you've invested too much. You have too much position on. You need to take some off, right? And so let's not just always look at the upside. Let's also look at what could happen to the downside as well. So for right now, let me jump up to the quarterly level. We have 10 days until the quarterly close, and which would be at the end of this month. And stimulus, the Congress just passed a new stimulus bill. I think it was today, and I think they're looking to get that signed before Christmas. Donald Trump should be looking. They're trying to have the president sign it before Christmas or after Christmas. I'm not sure. And if that is signed, I don't know if that's going to impact crypto, because at this particular moment in time, not a lot of fundamentals within the US economy really impact the cryptocurrency market a whole lot. A matter of fact, there's not a lot of correlation right now with cryptocurrency and the traditional economy. And so for that, I don't know if that's going to have any impact. But for right now, I'm just giving you my opinion, what I think. I believe as we move into 2021, the altcoin space is going to be poised to really take off because of what I think is going to happen to the economy and the stock market moving forward into 2021, which I'll talk about on another video. And so right now on the quarterly chart, if we can fill the wick, if the wick is filled by the end of this month, I believe we're going to break 80 cents and continue keep going higher. If we break below, if we continue to fall lower by the end of this month, that's going to tell us where we are. The good news is, guys, we're at the bottom. We're really at the bottom of price here at we're really at the bottom. You're right, we're really at the bottom. So I think right now we're at a good place on XRP. Another coin I want to take a look at is XLM, just because the price action is so similar to XRP. And we have here a doji. We're making a bunch of dojis right now, simply because there's not a lot of volume in the market, number one. But number two, when we see these amount of dojis like that, it is also a reversal signal, right? So we had this big pump to the upside, and we're getting these reversal candlestick formations. So it is quite possible, just from a quick look on the chart, based on seeing this over and over within the markets, we're probably going to see a move to the downside. Now, you don't believe me about that? Look, 2 dojis in a row, we tanked. We had a pump, doji, drop. At the bottom, doji went up, right? We had these spinning tops here at the down, we pumped up, spinning top, doji, shooting star, spinning top. At the top of an uptrend, reverse, bunch of spinning tops, bottom of a downtrend, we shot up. So as you can see there, these candlestick formations, look, doji, we had a drop down, doji, reversal. We came down, doji, reversal. So same thing's going to happen here. I think doji, we're going to turn around and go to the downside. And if we're seeing it that clearly on XLM, which flows almost in tandem with XRP, I think we're going to get one more push into this liquidity area, I believe, possibly here, and then turn around or fill the wick at 79. And I believe if you're holding some positions here from 45, that's actually would be a pretty good trade. That would be what, 70% gain. So that's good. That's actually not bad. That's really good. So 79 I'll be watching right now going into 2021. Whatever happens here will literally tell us what 2021 is going to be like. All right, that's all I got for tonight, guys. I hope that this has been valuable to you. If so, please hit that like button, subscribe, and catch you all on the next one. Peace.